Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Iceman figure. This is a figure that the original Secret Wars line had, but the original version, I think it only came out in Europe, if I remember right. But there is the back of the box and another look at the front. I'm sorry, I don't know if it stayed in focused. Stayed in focused. But this is a clear figure. I think he would have probably looked cooler with a little bit of blue added in, but I may try to zhuzh him up with a little bit of a marker highlights. I've done that with some of my clear Marvel Legends things, and it's tended to work for the most part. So I might do it again with this guy. Hopefully I don't ruin him, but there he is, and he does come with this little like holographic shield part showing his Iceman face and his Bobby Drake face. Okay, I don't know a whole lot about Bobby Drake Iceman, but he is one of the original X-Men, and he does go through different versions, but this one is sort of a middle version where he can become really icy. He's upgraded from his Snowball version or his Snowman version from the 60s. Okay. Let's look at the accessories first. So we have this teeny tiny ice sled. His ice sled or ice slope or ice whatever we want to call it. It's usually depicted as a very big thing that branches and goes up and down. You've seen it in the movies and cartoons probably, but this is a flimsy, thin piece of plastic. It's probably a good idea to not make it completely solid, but yeah, it's kind of a disappointment for Iceman fans. And then he does come with these two big blasts. There's one, and here is the other. So these will go on his wrists in kind of an odd way. I don't know how well that's going to work, but they do have painted detail on the front only and nothing on the back. So from the side, it may look kind of okay, but from the back completely, it's going to look more yellowish almost, which is not great. Yellowish or even orangish in some light. But yeah, it's supposed to be he's basically shooting cold out of his palms, but we'll see if we can make it work on the figure. His other accessories, he comes with two open hands here. They look like this. Clear open hands. Is that in focus? I think those are okay. And he does come with an alternate head sculpt, and that is sort of a grimacing, sort of angry Iceman appearance, angry Iceman look. But you do see that dome part inside his head where the bowl fits, so it can kind of look a bit weird from some angles. From most, I think it's okay. But yeah, a little bit of blue might have helped hide that, but I'm not sure. And the last part is he unironically comes with a tiny snowball. That's kind of funny and kind of cute, but it's just a little tiny clear piece of plastic with some white paint added. I think it's clear. At least it definitely looks like it has paint on it. So all right, and then Iceman himself, let's get him out of the package. I think this is going to be our usual Sunfire body mold. It's kind of disappointing for people who were probably waiting for this for a long time. But it is quite cool that we can even get him, considering he was an exclusive to Europe back in the old days of the original Secret Wars figures. That's long before I was a Marvel fan, but sorry, I wanted to kind of pose him around a bit so he's clear to see for you guys. Can see him up close too. Sorry, my camera's shaking again. It's always hard for me to get a way to set up my camera, keep it from overheating while at the same time getting everything in the shot. But okay, let's look at his posability. You can see those joints are really visible, right? But let's look at his posability. I'm going to try to lock this because it keeps trying to refocus since he's shiny and clear. Okay, his head is on a ball joint with a hinge, so he can look up a lot. He can look down a lot. The side to side is almost non-existent, but of course he can turn his head side to side. Okay, and this is the Sunfire body mold, so his butterfly joints work very well. That part is nice. He can pose his shoulders up to here, and the bicep cut, and double jointed pinless elbows will get you that far. Again, Sunfire, it's going to be really familiar for most people. His joints are horizontally hinged on his fists. But this is not wanting to bend, so I'm going to have to heat that up before I try to do it. But unfortunately, I can't do that here at the school. So his belt is clear. I don't know what they made it out of for the plastic, but seems like it would be a little more breakable. He's got a very crunchy chest. He does have a torso twist. No, sorry. He's got a waist cut. He'll kick up to here. Wow, that sounds like it's gonna break, but it's not. Okay, his thigh cut works okay, but everything is really stiff straight out of the box, so please be careful, guys. You don't want to break him as soon as you get him. The plastic is kind of soft, but in this cold weather, I still worry that it might break. Okay, the usual boot cut for the Sunfire buck, and ankles that go back far, up, forward, far, and pivot. So, yeah, he's a cool version of Iceman to get. I only have one other version of Iceman that's not like Age of Apocalypse version, but this guy is a nice addition if you want to make a different version of the X-Men team, kind of an older version of the X-Men team. But I'll try to put on one of these things, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it well because his hands hinges. We're going to switch to this. All right, we're going to switch to, please focus. We're going to switch to this version, and we're going to see if we can make this work. Kind of like that. And then port that into here. Come on, work. Okay. So it basically looks like this. But yeah, the collar looks a lot different. So you're going to have to play with it a lot to make it look good, I think. They should have done a better job on that color matching that color. It may just be because of the white paint, but it sort of looks like the plastic is different. So sorry guys, I keep hitting the camera. Okay, but that is the Marvel Legends Secret Wars version of Iceman, kind of exclusive figure. I've got to go because I've got to get back to teaching, but we'll give you a measurement on his height real quick. He stands at just a little bit over 6 inches, 6 and almost a quarter. So that'll be 15.7 or so centimeters. So, Okay, thank you guys for joining me on this one, and I hope to see you in the next video soon. Bye for now. Later, Iceman.